of the greatest things about not being a parent is the distinct lack of children. I live a carefree life in the knowledge that no one is relying on me to feed and clothe them, and can spend the majority of my income on mind-altering substances without having to share any with the fruit of my crotch. This also means I don't really have any stock when it comes to arguments about parenting, but fuck it. I'm a versatile guy with a dick of gold, so I'll give anything a go. And so I introduce my third video during what seems to be Child Abuse Week on the Drunken Uncle channel as we tumble down the rabbit hole of free-range kids.
A lot of people think when the milk teeth come through, you should stop breastfeeding.
Well, yeah, I mean, teeth, you know? And why are you showing us this photo? The kid's like 5. That is way too young to be in porn.
All it comes down to is the mother and the child. It should be a mutual decision between both of them.
Why have you got so many photos of a child hanging off your tits? Who's taking these pictures, and why is it always the same kid? Should I be blurring them out? I don't know. Oh, it would be fucking Brighton, wouldn't it? Look at where this yard is on a map. Right beneath the tail, yeah? That's where butts normally are. The asshole of Britain. Fucking typical. Not sure if all those plant pots are in a good position considering you have a kid swinging over them on a tyre, but that's the least of your problems, I bet.
Off-grid parenting is moving towards self-sustainability and being a bit more free range, less institutionalised.
Ah, self-sustainable, yeah. What you growing in these plant pots then? Hey, your weeds are coming in nicely. You guys are going to be eating like kings.
The Allen family adopts an all-natural approach to every aspect of parenting.
All natural, yeah, very good. As she shoves her youngest child into a car made of plastic that you can only find in the wild.
When I fell pregnant, I very much felt that I didn't want any medical intervention, and so for me the only way to achieve that was to step out of the system.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, if you want to split from your V to your A with no one around to sew you back up, more power to you. But that should really stop with you, shouldn't it? If you're putting the same thing on your children, then, I don't know, someone's going to get rubella.
We did receive some very interesting messages, such as, what if your choices end up in your child being born dead?
Then it's stillborn, Matt, not born. Look at his wife's face right now, though. It looks like he's about to get told off. I bet he has very little say in what goes on with his kids. You can tell by the haircut she has.
Which then obviously added to our own stress.
That's not how you use a trampoline, you idiot.
Well, I was convinced in trusting Adele. I trusted that she just knew her body.
What the fuck happened then? Did someone stand on a dog toy? Do they even have dogs? Does she breastfeed them too? We need answers, Matt.
And that she knew her mind, and that she wouldn't do anything to jeopardise it.
Ah, yes, a newborn and his mother partially submerged in water. I never quite understood water births. Like, hey, I want to squeeze a tiny human out of my business, but in a warm liquid. Bitch, it was a warm liquid that got you knocked up in the first place. The circle of life isn't a rubber pool. Glad you put your tits away, though.
Lotus birth is basically you don't cut the cord, so you let it naturally fall away.
And the tits back out again. Fucking hell, love. I mean, it's your umbilical cord and all that, but please tell me you're not going to use that colander again. That's for food.
And you kind of wrap it up and treat it with salt and keep it clean.
Heimdall's hairy asshole. Why don't vegans use this picture to get their points across? I think I've been put off women, let alone meat.
For both of my births, it took 6 days to fall away naturally.
I don't like babies, and this is why. They look like screwed up balls of paper. But by the look of it, this one came with its own charger, so that's good, I guess.
Coming out.
Man, I always wanted one of those cars when I was a kid, but we lived in quite a rough area, you see, so you leave it outside and the next thing you know, someone's nicked the wheels and it's propped up with bricks. I do hear you get decent mileage on them, though.
Perhaps controversially, Adele and Matt have decided not to inoculate either of their children.
Now, who saw that one coming, eh? No inoculations. Fucking shocker. It seems the parents with the all-natural approach to bringing up their kids would rather like for them to contract diphtheria naturally too.
I don't see there's any need to start injecting foreign substances.
Foreign substances? Bitch, it's a fucking vaccine, not heroin. It's to prepare the body for what may befall it during its use. Would you rather the immune system is trained and well equipped to fight off a disease by introducing a small amount of it into the body? Or would you rather check the prices of baby coffins on Amazon? Because it's the postage and packaging where they really get you.
The kids' health is just as important as mine. If I had something serious like cancer as such, I would definitely take the natural path. Okay.
No idea what she said at the end there. Fucking top editing from Barcroft TV. I guess she was chatting shit and they were like, nah, just fade her out and show a picture of a toddler. No one will notice.
Breast milk can be used for conjunctivitis or eye infections.
Yeah, not so useful against measles, mumps and rubella though. If only there was some way of vaccinating children against these things.
It's a sterile substance, obviously. It's coming right out the body and it's at the perfect temperature of all the living enzymes.
Yeah, alcohol is sterile, but I don't see you spraying that down their throats. Leave it long enough though and they'll be doing that on their own.
Adele breastfeeds both of her children. Ulysses, aged 5.
Ulysses? Fucking Ulysses! Do they not like this kid at all? They could have called him Bully Me and would have only got half the effect. Fucking breastfed at the age of 5 Ulysses.
And Astara, who's 1.
Astara's just weird, man. What about, like, Helen? You know, that's a name. And John. They could have been Helen and John. I hope whoever handled those kids' birth certificates made a note to keep an eye on the parents. I mean, names like that are a sure sign that something's gonna go down.
A lot of people think when the milk teeth come through, you should stop breastfeeding. And I really think all it comes down to is...
Will you put your saggy milk bags away, woman? Breastfeeding is totally natural and all, but it's not natural to do it on fucking camera. And why is Astara making eye contact with me? It's really eerie.
Is the mother and the child. It should be a mutual decision between both of them.
For fuck's sake, who is taking these photos? Is this like a professional job? Like, and now let's have the one with the mother breastfeeding the 5-year-old. But I'm not hungry. Fucking do it, Ulysses, or I'll tell everyone your middle name. When the poor sod grows up and brings a girlfriend home, I mean, we all dread the baby photos coming out, but this one is gonna take the piss.
It's something that's just as natural as a hug. It's a connection.
Yeah, but there's a line, love. That line is commonly drawn when the little fucker grows teeth, not when he applies for a fucking mortgage.
Adele has some strong views about stricter parenting styles.
Oh, so not just a weirdo, but a preachy weirdo. Brilliant.
Traditional parenting methods that I guess rub me up the wrong way is the cry it out method for young babies.
Cry it out, which is based on the idea that a baby who is comforted or rocked to sleep won't be able to go to sleep without it. Also known as the Ferber method, and seems pretty sound reasoning. As far as I know, Ferber is like the real world Dr. Lipschitz or something.
Okay, we're humans, domesticated, we live in houses.
Ah, she's smart too.
But the baby has still got that in their DNA from when they used to be a hunter-gatherer, you know, their ancestors, and they need to feel safe.
Oh yeah, safe, definitely. But your husband just watched him eat a leaf. Right then, look, leaf eating. I mean, boys eat dirt and everything when they're little, it's cool, but my parents didn't sit there like, that little fucker sure can put it away. No, they said stop eating fucking dirt. Just saying, that pigeon better watch out.
It's highly dangerous, and in my opinion, it does constitute a form of neglect and child abuse.
Well, if the woman who breastfeeds her 5-year-old son says so, then it must be true. So there we go. Another... Oh, there's more.
The family is used to criticism of their parenting method.
I'd say it's more the breastfeeding the 5-year-old that's getting the stick, not the overall method.
I was walking with Astara outside the shop and she's barefoot, and it's a local shop on a main road, and so yeah, there is dirt, there is the potential for glass and for hazards and...
Gloss? Well, as long as you acknowledge the gloss and hazards, Matt, that's the important thing, isn't it? And Brighton is where the rest of the world sends all our used needles, so, you know, watch out for those too. That last bit wasn't true. We don't know why Brighton's so full of used needles. Well, we do, we just don't like to talk about it. That bit wasn't true either. Video!
And so a gentleman noticed this and said, "You do realise your daughter's not wearing any shoes?"
Oh, please tell me you were like, nah, I just found her like this. Otherwise, it's a wasted opportunity.
And all I turned around and simply replied is it's the greatest way for her to feel life.
Through gloss and hazards.
To interact with life, to get a feeling of the sensation beneath her feet.
She's on her knees there, Matt, so whatever. And I'm guessing there's no Lego in your house then? That should count as child abuse for a start. Every kid should have Lego, but it's not the worst thing to step on. This is in the UK, yeah? And we have electrical plugs like this over here. Any Brit in the audience knows exactly what it's like to step on one of these fuckers. It's got a completely flat back, you see, designed to face up. It's the perfect weapon. So, there we go.
The parents
for fuck's
homeschool
sake.
Ulysses from their one-bed flat in Brighton.
so we all sleep in the same room and it works out quite nice for us.
Sorry, couple of things going on there. Homeschooling, not at all surprised by that. Homeschooled kids are the worst. And you all share a room. Of course, there's the whole sex in front of kids argument, but I'm more concerned with the fact that every day these kids are reliving a scene from The Godfather by waking up next to this horse's head.
He pretty much picks his own bedtime really, but as we don't have a school routine in the morning, he's able to then wake up when suits him as well.
Yeah, more excellent work from Barcroft TV there as we strain to hear what the fuck she's neighing about. It was something along the lines of them not having a bedtime as there's no school routine in the morning, so they basically have the sleeping pattern of a full-time YouTuber.
We feel we'd like them to learn in a natural, free-range way. It's basically taking a lead from the child's interest and...
Oh, come on, don't tease her with shoes, that's just spiteful. No, Astara, not for you.
seeing what they gravitate towards.
Actually, her saying what they gravitate towards and then showing the child with the solar system thingy is a little bit genius. Well done, Barcroft TV, you have redeemed yourself.
Because unschooling kids, they tend to pick up reading and writing in their own pace at a bit later age.
So those two basics, you are gonna fall off of that, Ulysses. Get down now. Or fall, fuck it, might be the best thing for you at this rate. Can't read, can't write, not vaccinated. It's either abject homelessness or polio for you, isn't it?
I don't have an issue with that. There's no need for him to be able to read and write at this age anyway.
Nigga, what? Kids are like learning sponges. You have to take advantage of that shit before their brains turn all mushy. Teach them French or something, you know? Maybe Klingon.
So these are a few examples of things that Ulysses has access to as part of his home education. This is like arts and crafts, lots of paints and...
I'm not taking the piss now. I am genuinely interested. What are you teaching this child that involves twiglets? That's at least one container. I'm not sure what the other one is. Oh, no, wait. It has the same pattern around the top. That's 2 containers of twiglets. What are you teaching that requires 2 containers of twiglets? And a fucking drugs bag. You know, one of those keep away from children things.
Collages and glue and all sorts. And he really just... comes and uses it as he pleases.
So it's a box of toys then. You got him a couple of boxes of toys and some craft shit. And some fucking twiglets. Man, no wonder the Asians are beating us. Yes, tire swing, we get it.
You know, it's much more important to us than a big set of plastic toys for them to be interacting with the animals and the plants and learning about the environment.
Oh my, stop eating fucking leaves! I swear to God, what's wrong with this kid? That's it, man. I'm done. I'm fucking done. There's another minute or so of the original, but it's all happy families wank. You will be pleased to note, however, that she doesn't get her tits out again, which is probably why this kid keeps shoving foliage down his throat. Still, at least between the breastfeeding and the bare feet, they're probably vegan too. Thanks for watching, guys. Please consider becoming a patron to keep me in enough booze to hopefully make me sterile. The link is in the description, and remember, tits are for babies and men, not boys.